Hello. My microphone was definitely muted there. But I'm not going to restart because I don't care. Okay, so, hello friends. This is jholtStarcraft 26. I'm going to say 26. So, into a game of 4v4 on, I think it was Lava Flow. So this is between some of my BF2S buddies from the forum. So we have Dauntless here playing as the Green Terran. Lawrence, yes. Myself, Microwave, and our Zerg buddy, Lucian. And our enemies in this matchup, we have Locus, we have Rosa Floyd, that's a very sexual name, Hellgoat, and Parkman. Okay, so I'm going to whiz through the beginning of this because it is pretty hard to keep track at the beginning of team games. It's all pretty much craziness, but this replay I'd saved as epic 4v4, so I'm hoping it's going to be pretty good. It's going to go through at ×4, so Lucian's got to go for a fast expand. We have lots of shit going on my screen which I can't follow because I'm not as good as the procasters. 3 racks from Dauntless. I'm going for 1 racks and a factory with that siege mode. And wow, what's a good clutch of units rallying at that watchtower, and they're going to be pushing out. So let's follow these guys and see what they're doing. So slow down a bit so we can see how people are looking. Lawrence as well going to be going for 3 racks opening, but they're going to push straight in to Lucian's base. He's pretty stuck. Let's see, look, are people reacting? Maybe. This is not looking good for Lucian. He needs to get all his probes out of there. The Queen going to fight. Is he going to fight with these probes? No, he's just going to run them away. It's probably the wise decision. Dauntless is pulling in now. I'm pulling in with my 1 tank and a handful of Marines. But Lucian, who's been getting a very, very fast layer, is possibly going to lose all his shit. Finally, reinforcements coming in now. These Marines should probably have been targeting that hatchery in the first place, but, and again, the indecision from these players. Oh, come on! Dauntless, save my tank! Save the tank! The tank is saved. We are going to clean up, so Lucian is going to keep his base. He's keeping his lair as well, which is pretty huge. It's a good thing to have early on in the game. And our enemies now are re-rallying with a tank going down. Oh, another tank for myself. Not much going down for our sexy Rosa Floyd. Let's get speed this up a little bit more. Actually, I think if I remember, this is a fairly long game, as I'm sure you can tell from the YouTube video. But I'm going to whiz through it so it doesn't get too boring. But we're going to be pushing out now. Let's slow it back down with a good number of Marines and 2 tanks. I do have siege mode, and I do remember what's going on here. The Overlord is moving across the map. This is a really good thing to note. That Marine does scout at that tower, so they may mobilise at the top, but those tanks are going to do a lot of damage. So the Overlord, top marks for guessing what we're going to try and do here. Guess. You better be guessing. You better be guessing. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So, if you look here, I have no vision of this high ground, but with the help of our lovely, lovely Overlord friend, you'll see here. What a lot of probes in that oversaturated base. What a lot of probes. Nom 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 nom. I think it's coming up. There's the pig from me. That's where I want the Overlord. James, tank and 2 Reens in my base. I'm just protecting. Just protecting your base. Come on, show some appreciation. Damn it. Oh yeah, James is my real name. And there's the siege. Look, now I have vision of the high ground. Oh, 7 kills already on that tank and 2 on that one. And then that's going to come in. Dauntless needs to micro away, losing a few Marines unnecessarily, but that's a lot of units coming in. Good Guardian shields from our Protoss player, and they're just going to bomb rush these tanks, and they're going to go down pretty much instantly. Look, we're getting 10 kills on my ad. I miss rally there by myself. There's a very substantial army coming in now. Another miss rally. Oh dear, what am I doing? So, I don't know who's who, but we're the bottom 4. Okay, so they do have a bigger combined army value, but they're not even going to push that. They're just going to be leaving it. It's a bit silly. Bear in mind, I did lose 2 tanks, which is quite substantial. Lawrence now getting up. He has got all the bio upgrades so far. Well, the ones you get from the tech lab, which are all pretty key. I'm leaving that tank there because I'm a nice guy. And a second base is up for me and pretty nicely saturated. I'm just going up for Lawrence now. Let's go up to Dauntless's base, who's just started his command center now at the 10-minute mark, a little late in team games as well. Once you hurl off, once you hold off the early pressure, it is all about expand, expand, expand. Look at the mass production cycle for me, getting the +1 and the combat shields now, and more tanks going out. Getting the what am I getting? What's it called? What's it called? Missile turret. Yes, just to be wary in case one of our Terran players is going Cloak Banshees or actually Void Rays from one of the Protoss players. So no Zerg, so no Mutant Harass to worry about. But again, this is a pretty good army. They could at least be poking with this, which they are going to do now. Moving out, that is a lot of shit right there. Let's see. I have got a pretty decent siege, not the best positioning. Could maybe be lining up in a bit of a concave here, just to choke them all here. But the tank on the high ground there, by myself, going to do a lot of damage to these. There's the siege up. Lucy's going to move in. Oh, great hit by those banelings. And we're going to go for the surround. Zoltan's going to move down the side. This tank here is still doing the damage. Only 3 kills. This Guardian Shield is really doing a great job of minimizing the losses. Maybe target firing a bit towards the tank, which is something you can actually do. Silly loss of those Stalkers there by Parkman. But we're just going to be pushing out now. Lawrence is going to be using the sim that he's already used, so he's going to be taking advantage of that and pushing in, just picking up 1 additional unit. And a pretty good. Oh, money's very high by myself. It's not good. Let's look at the resources. Ah, where's my macro? Come on. Where's my macro? So I've got a pretty decent army size, but Lawrence though has been on it. But his expansion was very late. So he was on 1 base. A lot of shit not doing anything in his base. Go to mine. Finally, some production started. Come on. My macro's usually pretty good, but letting it slip a bit there, letting the money get very, very high. Totally producing them with that, but good harass there by Lucy with his muters. Absolutely no anti-air in that Protoss base. He's going to be morphing some Archons, which is an interesting choice, but Archon's no good in case you don't. Archons are no good if you don't have no base! That's what I'm trying to say. A lot of credibility as well saved up on that next, which is not good. So Lucy's going to work with his muters. Hardly any response now. Parkman's going to be moving forward to these Stalkers, which don't have Blink, which is a great, I want to say counter, which is great against the muters. My tank's still not sieged in the best place. Finally spending my money a bit now as well. What am I getting? Let's go to my base. Ooh, Ghost Academy, delicious. Oh, a bit of a queue up there. That was maybe a mistake. I might have thought I got an extra engineering bay, but oh dear. I don't know why I'm looking at my base, because usually I am actually pretty good with upgrades as well. Definitely in the team games you want to be getting double upgrades, so 2 forges, 2 engineering bays, or even 2 armories sometimes as well. Ping on the map, I don't know what we're seeing, but oh, a big drop coming in from Helgo. One of the funniest names I've ever seen. The mutants at the wrong side of the map, going to be swooping in and kill everything at this base if they engage, but the drop now going in for Helgo into Lawrence's base. Foreign babies are actually going after the Ghost, and Stim is very late for the lock. We've got a huge drop. There's Stim. That command center is definitely going down. Oh, the units funneling and getting stuck in that choke, and he might be wise to keep him there and get out of there. But he's going to engage. Oh, he's got to run forward, and Lawrence is going to mop up. None of these players haven't upgrades yet. Oh, I've got 1 for my tank, and 1 for my reader. Actually, my macro hasn't been too bad. I'm getting into the swing of it now, through a bit of a shaky start. Getting very oversaturated now. I want to look to take another base, but this map is pretty hard. Got to go all the way to the island, which is a big, long float. Oh wow, Thor's out now for Locus with good upgrades. 1-1-1 on those Thors. That's very well played, and just taking that gold as well. Very risky play. And obviously not rallying that SCV. He wants to be getting a planetary fortress down there, and maybe some turrets as well, just to make it a little bit stronger. But Lucian going into overdrive. That's a lot of units out for Lucian, who is not droning up at the moment. He does. Let's look at the income tab now. It's a lot of SUVs for myself, probably too many, way too many for 2 base. I need an extra base, a good amount for everyone else. Lucian probably hitting the optimal amount there. Not very many for Lawrence at all. He's asked because he lost his freaking base, that's right. Let's go back to the production. Level 2 upgrades going down for me, and level 2 going down for Locus, my upgrade nemesis. And the cloak going out for those ghosts, which is good thing. Cloak, or ghost, sorry. Very good to get against at least one Protoss, and we've got 2 here in this 4v4. So Lucian got the Overlord drop now to get that hatchery on the island, but oh no, warping now from Parkman, which is going to clean this up. Nothing Lucian can do. He's the Knight is playing that pretty. No, he's going to have to cancel that hatchery. Nothing to get over there fast. I'm floating my base over. I'm going to need to move that out of the way. Before I realise it's going to go down. So Lawrence, has he scouted this? No, but I'm hoping he's going to run to this tower. He's going to see this base. +3 going down for me. Finally getting to the swing of things. Yeah, boy. But with this oversaturation, a lot of SCVs. There you go. Double engineering base, double armories. That's what we like to see. This base should go down. Lawrence is going to take this out. I want to see maybe the armies stick together, because that's another key thing in teammates, is to keep things together. I'm pinging with some ghosts in the army, which do... Cloak is nearly finished. We're going to hit with that cloak timing now. Should be able to do some good damage with these cloaks. Oh, Siege is a bit too close. Going to lose 1 tank, but maybe a 2nd tank. Oh, 2 tanks, very unnecessary. Lucian with a lot of Zerglings in the army value now. Huge for me, huge for Lucian. We're going to be swooping in now. These Zerglings are going to be scouting around, covering these tanks, and this base should go down. Not quite in range. I want to be seeing a little bit further forward, but this overseer, this observer, sorry, he's giving all vision of this. And the scan's down from me, just checking out where the other units are. Lucian can move forward and take these out. But now, oh, here we go. Coming, the whole Protoss ball. Terran staying over here with another Protoss army. 2 armies here against 1. Oh, here we go. Big blinking. The Ghosts go down there. Huge EMPs with the Ghosts. Stay close, so they're going to stay alive. Wow! They absolutely evaporate. Ghost doing immense damage against this army, and the tank just shooting from the back. Lots of kills from all these tanks, with at least 1 kill. That guy, absolute boss with 6. And now the viewer's going to be taking out all the production now. If you look at the income tab,